Hello, welcome to another tutorial for FlipCreator. My name is Raymond and today I'll be quickly going over publishing. So, continuing from my last video where I showed you the basics of putting a PDF in and just publishing it straight up without putting any customization on it, I'm just going to be talking more about the actual publishing options that you have when you actually try to publish a book. So, when you publish your publication and you click publish, you'll be brought to this screen. Book name I covered like last time. It's just the name you want to give your publication. Output folder where you want your generated files. Output folder to be actually generated in. So these two are pretty straightforward. And then these are fairly straightforward as well, but I'm just going to go over them anyway. So include mobile support. By default, if you just don't have any of these checked off, if you don't have this checked off, include mobile support, any files that you generate with published and you put it on your website, if anyone goes to that website on their regular computers and laptops, they'll be able to actually open your publication and view it, no problem. But if someone would to, let's say, use their iPad, tablet, phone to try to view the same publication, go to the same link, it will not open because the files by default are generated in Flash and mobile devices do not support Flash. So if you check off include mobile support, it'll generate an extra set of HTML5 files, and that would be used instead of the Flash files when you try to view it on a mobile device. So this way, mobile device would be able to read the same publication as you would on a regular computer, so they wouldn't be missing out. Create self-executed package for Windows, so an exe file. So fairly straightforward. Just takes all those files that you saw in the output folder and puts them all into one exe file. So this is an offline version, so you do not need internet to actually view the book. If you want, so if anyone who has this exe version of your publication, they'll be able to just open it like any regular exe, and then your book would just pop up, and then they'll be able to actually read the book without internet access. Mac, we have a Mac version, so in .app format. This is the exact same as an exe version, except this is only for Mac computers only. So if I have these checked off, you can also select the icon file you want to use. So if you want your generated file to have a specific looking icon, you can specify it here. We also have ebook versions. So EPUB is generally used for most ebook readers. So when you check this off, this will generate EPUB files, and this one, Mobi, is for Kindle. So once you check that off, it will also generate a set of Kindle files, Mobi files as well. So if you want it on ebook as well, if you want it on computer, mobile devices, offline, and ebook, you can just check all these off, click publish now, and then they'll just publish. So just to show, I'm gonna not choose in the EPUB version or Mac one. I guess I can't really show the mobile support one right now, so I'll just show the exe format one. So if I click publish now, it'll publish the book, and then it'll say the location of the offline version. Offline version is specifying the exe version that I created. So if I go into open folder, like last time, it'll open up the folder with your generated files. But this time, there's an extra offline folder. If I go into the offline folder, you'll see a tutorial.zip. I mean .exe. Tutorial1.zip. This is created. This is for if you want to send. It's essentially zipped up this entire folder. All these files you see here, they just created a zip for it. So if you open it, you'll see it's just a zip of all the files from the output folder. So you can send this to someone as well, and all they would have to do is just unzip it and double click on index.html, and then they'll be able to view your book. But the problem with that is that the amount of files, all these files and folders that they have to deal with. So sometimes for a cleaner version, you can just send them an exe version, and the exe version, they just have to double tap, and then it'll open up another window like this. And this does not require any internet access as well. So the zip and the exe are both offline versions, except the exe is just a cleaner way, because all you have to do is just send one file, and the reader does not have to unzip it, doesn't have to deal with all the files, because sometimes when they unzip it and they accidentally delete a file or a specific one specific file, something could go wrong. So sometimes it's better just to send a single exe, so they do not have to deal with losing a file. They just have to make sure they have the one exe, and they just double click it, and then they open, and then they'll be able to read it. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching.